Money is something everyone knows they need, but few people understand it well. Exchanging money for goods and services is an activity as old as human history, one that most of us have experienced firsthand. But money has evolved a lot since its conception in ancient times. Money. How does it work? The ability to buy most things with paper or using a plastic card with numbers. How do we even achieve such a feat? It's surprising how many people have even the most basic questions about money and personal finance. In this video, I'm going to get you up to speed on what is money, and then we're going to take it to the future and do a bit of speculation on what things might be in the near or distant future. What up, good people? It's your boy Ant, and on this channel, I share advice, tips, and strategies on personal finance, business, investing, and the millionaire mindset. So if you want to learn more about how to improve your financial future, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the like button if you find this video helpful or valuable in any way. Where it started. Money, at its most basic, is a system humans created to assign value to items and in turn facilitate the trading of commodities. In other words, money makes it easier to exchange goods and services. Anything with inherent value could be used to trade, which remains today. But let's take a closer look at how things began. The history of money dates back to ancient times when people bartered goods and services for other goods or services. This was a simple way for societies to trade, but was not very efficient. For example, if someone only had one cow but wanted 10 sheep, they would have to find someone else who had 10 sheep but only wanted one cow. If what you had wasn't valued as much by the person you were trading with, it was more challenging to buy or sell. Another example is ancient Egypt, where grain was used as currency. It worked well for Egypt because it was easy for farmers to grow grain and transport it from one location to another. As time went on, though, the value of grain fluctuated based on supply and demand, which made it difficult to use as a form of currency. People began using tokens that represented a certain amount of goods or services. Eventually, gold and silver became popular forms of currency due to their scarcity, so they were often used in transactions between countries. People liked gold and silver because they did not tarnish as quickly as other materials such as copper, making them ideal for retaining value. Money's primary purpose. Before we understand the primary purpose of money, let's define what money is and what it's used for. The main functions of money are distinguished as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, a store of value, and occasionally, a standard of deferred payment. Any item or verifiable record that fulfills these functions can be considered money. The primary purpose of money is to make it easier to trade. If we didn't use money, we would have to barter goods and services. If I wanted to buy a shirt from you, I would have to give you something else equal in value, maybe a pair of shoes or a hamburger. Bartering takes time and effort because we need to find someone who wants what we have and vice versa. Thousands of years ago, societies adopted and standardized values of commodities and currency. This has allowed us to progress economically. Our entire global economy is built on this foundation, and without it, the opportunities to build wealth will be minimal. Think about value, not dollars. One thing that distinguishes the wealthy and the poor mindset is the idea of value. For many rich people, money is only a tool to acquire value. Money has allowed those with lots of it not to worry about where their next meal would come from or having a roof over their heads. This is explained further by a concept called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's model is a pyramid. The bottom begins with basic physiological needs, such as air, water, food, and sleep. Once these lower levels needs are satisfied, people move up the hierarchy to safety needs such as financial or emotional security. Once someone has these needs met, they can focus on love or belonging needs such as friendship and intimacy. When these needs have been satisfied, people can move up to esteem needs, including self-esteem and confidence. And finally, once those needs have been met, people can focus on self-actualization, where they explore their potential and become their best selves. Money is one of the lower parts of the hierarchy of needs because it provides only the basics. If you want to become wealthy, it's essential to realize this, because what people at the top generally want isn't good deals or discounts, but value. Someone wealthy is willing to pay someone 100 times as much for good quality service, time savings, or an experience as someone who is discounted but doesn't treat them well. So it's crucial from a mindset standpoint to think in terms of value. How can you provide value to that prospect? How can you take something off the plate of a busy person instead of just offering a service? The future of money is a topic that has been discussed for centuries, and now that we are seeing a rise in cryptocurrency and NFTs, it's time to ask the question again. Cryptocurrency has demonstrated itself as a viable alternative to fiat currency. It has many advantages over fiat currency. It's decentralized, which means that no one government owns it. So a natural disaster or a lousy leader won't be what affects its value. It is also accessible around the world. Transparency, security, low transaction fees, and flexibility to send money anywhere in the world instantly makes cryptocurrency very attractive for economic growth. Most recently, the country of El Salvador has adopted the popular Bitcoin token as legal tender, a first for any nation. It is a watershed moment for the future of money. NFTs are another way of trading value online with no middlemen involved. NFTs are digital assets representing real-world items like movie tickets or physical objects like art pieces. They can be traded as quickly as any other cryptocurrency, but they have some unique features apart from traditional cryptocurrencies. NFT stands for non-fungible token. Non-fungible tokens are individual digital assets that a different token cannot replace. Fungible means you can replace one unit with another of the same type. A non-fungible token is like a piece of art. Each one is unique and has its own identity. A token like this is more abstract than most people are used to, but in 2022, investors placed over $40 billion into NFT markets. In conclusion, money is indeed a system, not some supernatural creation that changes value depending on the outcome of a sporting event or election. Understanding diversification, value, and other concepts like inflation will help you find a comfortable balance between risk and reward in your finances. Though this can be a complex topic to master, knowing what money is and how it works can help you invest for the future and secure a way of living that goes beyond dollars and cents.